actually are doing that. That's so sick. What a dooski, it's your boy Phil34, and today I'm here with our reaction video to Doctor Who. This one is Season 9, Episode 9, y'all. But in the moment, felt like one of the best monologues and speeches in the season, and potentially the series. And upon reflection, and also seeing how people also reacted to it too, it definitely was. I could just feel it. It was just in the atmosphere that was a top tier scene and an episode in Doctor Who. Capaldi is just something else, really is, and I'm just excited to just sort of be in the midst of his run right now and continue to see where we're gonna go from here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed it, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. In case you're interested in joining the Patreon page and becoming a super whale to get early access and the full unedited raw reaction since Season 2, then definitely check out patreon.com/fail34 in the description down below. Yeah, with that being said, guys, let's just dive into this episode of Who. I've been craving some Who recently, so let's get into it, guys. Yoink. What is this? Angels? Weeping Angels?
You can never unsee it. Gagan Rasmussen. I'm Gagan Rasmussen. This is Leverrier Lab in orbit around Neptune.
Uh-oh, no, this is not Angels.
There are bits missing. Sorry about that, but
You're dead. You're done so.
this is what happened.
Horror stories. Doctor Who.
Stop staring!
They came from Triton. Did you?
Survival rating is 7.
Calm down, Pet.
Inside the pod chopper, for the god's sake.
Feel better?
Commander Nagata.
Gen 9
Young
survival?
for the responsibility. Quite a baptism of fire, I'm afraid.
I know someone who'd love to get chopper back to Triton, eh?
This one's obvious from the markings, isn't it? We all know a grunt when we see one. These are the rescue crew. Don't get too attached. They're individual viewpoints or taken from the station itself.
This is a fun idea.
Footage available. If you're going to watch, then pay close attention. Your lives may depend on it.
So is it a monster or something spooky?
Nothing.
No bubbles?
No sign of anyone.
They did find others, though.
The Doctor.
Strangers.
What the hell happened here?
Oh my god, are we actually really about to watch the story of Clara and the Doctor, but from a different perspective? Like, oh, that'll be really fun.
Maybe they play hide seek. Hide and
It's
seek.
like a found footage
Why do they miss
Doctor
our
Who
words?
episode.
What now? Talk. What? People talk.
Do you ever get the feeling
This
like
is
you're
really
being
unique.
watched?
Paranoia.
Why is it so dark?
I touch setting. This close into the planet, they must have some pretty powerful anti-grav shielding on board.
This is so
It's like a
sick!
Japanese restaurant. Have you brought me to a space restaurant?
You never put the word space in front of something just because everything's all sort of high-tech and futuristic. It's never space restaurant or space champagne or space, you know, hat. Hello?
You crew.
This is so freaking sick. You know what this feels like? It's almost like a VR game or something like that, and it's like a VR Doctor Who adventure. Although I know I did hear that there is a VR Doctor Who game coming out where you can like be in the console. I haven't seen anything from it, but sounds like a cool idea.
What happened?
From the beginning of time, that's a very long story.
Doctor.
Well, we just arrived, you know, and there was nobody about. But what are you doing here?
This station fell silent. No comm signal, nothing. Under my command.
Okay, really?
Yes, really.
And you see how much of a difference the directing style and the point of view, like when you're watching the episode and it's normally put together, you know, the comedy, the dialogue, it all meshes well together and it feels like it's a, you know, upbeat Who episode. Whereas we're getting the same exact sort of dialogue we would get, but since it's from this sort of lens, it just comes off like it's like an awkward conversation. I love it. This is so sick.
This place looks as if it's been dead for a long while.
Back off!
Nani? This one's off the shits.
Might not give him much upstairs, but our friend here certainly knows how to fight. You'd be glad of her in a tight corner, I'll bet. What does she mean? Grown?
She's a grunt, Clara. They're bred in hatcheries.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting!
Well, that's how they roll in the 38th.
Disgusting.
Hold my hand.
I'm okay.
What the?
I'm not.
What are those? Oh, sand? It's a Sandman episode?
What the hell are they? Where did they go?
Are you there?
I don't know, buddy. It's not looking good for you.
Finding out what they're made of.
Deep Ando, are you there?
Send the grunts. Look, he's still out there. You can't just abandon him.
I need proper intel before I risk anyone else, including 474.
Ando, can you hear me?
Keep trying.
I could take a look at that, you know? Triangulate the signal, help me find your friend.
First, tell me what those things are.
Deep Ando. Deep Ando, this is chocolate. You hear me?
I can't tell because of the armor, maybe because his face is scrunched up, but is that the same fella who portrayed I forgot the gentleman's name, but one of the, I think, the writers on in the Day of the Doctor special, or the documentary portraying the beginning of Classic Who? I don't know.
Clara!
That was fantastic, by the way. Wow, that was such a great watch.
It's fine. It's just Morpheus. It dragged me in. The wires, they were like snakes, like it was alive.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just kind of flicked over my eyes. Did I sleep?
Yeah, you did.
Why did it just grab at me?
Semi-sentient. It thinks it knows what's good for you. You obviously needed 40 winks. You said it was something more than that, though.
Come on, everyone knows.
Well, let's just say for the sake of argument that we don't. What is Morpheus?
Last pod. This pod. Not empty.
Uh-oh.
We open up now? Come on, let's start with names, shall we? I'm Clara. This is the Doctor. It's okay.
Oh, there he is.
It's where I come in. Hello. I wanted to get out of there.
Sleep deprivation pods.
Not exactly.
Welcome, Morpheus.
Okay, I don't think that's him.
Sleep is vital. Sleep is wonderful. Even I sleep.
When?
Well, when you're not looking.
Morpheus is mine. My invention. It's changed Triton society forever.
So how does it work?
And time is money.
He's right, man. It's amazing.
The Doctor's
Everyone on
wealthy.
Titan's using it.
Are they now? Thor labor's bath. Balm of hurt minds. Chief nourisher in life's great feast. Congratulations, Professor. You've revolutionized the labor market. You've conquered nature.
Thank you.
He's so annoying.
You've also created an abomination.
We had to find the other soldier.
Staring into my soul.
Anyway, you'll see, he had a theory.
Sleep dust.
Sleep dust.
You're kidding.
Well, do I look like I'm kidding? Yes, the stuff in the corner of your eye. The stuff you wipe away every morning when you wake up.
That's ridiculous. This is getting
That's the eye booger.
Okay, how, Doctor? How can those things be made of sleep dust?
But your meddling has evolved it, hothoused it. What used to be sleep in your eye has turned into a carnivorous life form.
It's a pretty
So
Doctor
the longer
Who
you're in
story.
Morpheus, the more they just built up.
It's very Doctor Who.
That's slander.
Come on. Oh, come on. There's got to be an exit here somewhere. Listen to me. These things are everywhere. For God's sake, come and get me.
I'm getting them out of my eyes right now, too.
Well, my guess is that the ones you're using are pretty primitive compared to what's going on up here. These are a sort of Mark II, yeah? Agglomerates, it molds itself into humanoid form. It's adaptable, it's clever.
And it's coming.
And it's coming for us.
Ooh.
Look, you can't leave this place till there's not a trace of the dust or your machines left. Oh, that's it for your lot.
Our lot. What do you mean?
Oh, the human race.
Hey,
Haruka Deep Ando 6897, let me in.
I'd love to. You have to do the song.
What?
You have to do the song, Deep Ando 6897.
I haven't got time for this.
Do the song, please.
What the hell are you talking about? They did they?
Yes. In order to enter rooms, everyone must do the song. It's very amusing.
What song?
Song. Everyone here knows it.
I'm not from this station. I'm on a rescue mission.
Bum, 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 bum.
Like zombies.
Please. Listen.
Give him
two lips like roses. Please, let me in. Let me in!
Oh, see ya, buddy.
He was the first of them to die. We heard the scream. Well, we
Didn't want to
had
get sand in our
alarms.
boots.
For God's sake! He knows what he's talking about!
Don't say it, please don't say it!
We're being pulled towards Neptune!
Oh God, oh God, oh God!
Thanks for jinxing it, Clara. Holy shit, this is so scary.
About the others.
I don't know.
We have to go after them.
Don't be ridiculous.
Doctor? They're under my command. I owe it to him.
To die. They wouldn't thank you for that. Nor you, Clara. To die, to die. Beth shall sleep no more.
What?
Shakespeare.
This is my
He
boy.
really knew his stuff. They all did. Sleep isn't just a function. It's blessed. Every night, we dive deep into that inky pool. Deep into the arms of Morpheus. Safe from the monsters inside.
Well, the bloody monsters are outside now. What do we do?
Great. Having the doctor speak to you face to face, like, oh my god, like, ooh. I feel like I'm talking like a motivational speaker. Like, yes, I will change.
Who's the host?
They evolve. You said so yourself.
Maybe. There's something going on here. Something we're not getting.
Oh, I'm not dead.
Oh my goodness.
What happened? Must be damage from when we fell out of orbit.
Through the fire and the flames, fam. You carry on.
Us.
The doctor worked it out. Creatures can't see.
They literally are like zombies.
Run! Engine room!
Boom.
Nagata, look at this footage. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
Look, there's one very obvious thing about it. Do you see it yet?
There's no color?
No? Okay, there's footage here of everyone. But what's missing in all of it?
I don't know.
What can't you see? Anywhere. Really look.
I don't know. What?
There are no cameras here. No CCTV. No helmet cams. The dust.
Oh, the
has been
dust.
watching us.
The dust is the one.
Each little organic speck
The one, no one, the
tiny
creatures
spy.
can't see because they're stuck.
drifting through the air. The monsters have been with us all along, Clara. That's you. Looking at me.
She wanted the
You
machine.
entered the pod.
You're compromised.
The Morpheus process has begun. But you will have by now sleep in your eye.
Okay, well, we'll fix this.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Sure?
We will sort this, Clara. We'll sort you. We'll sort Nagata.
What?
The grav shields didn't fail. They were deliberately powered down.
Well, if it's not the sandmen, then who is it?
I have an idea who. A very nasty idea.
Do share because I'm not entirely sure. Let's see how this goes. Oh my gosh. And his fate is sealed.
Something electronic in the Morpheus process that changed the chemical reaction in the brain.
Well, that's how it started, yes, but it's changing all the time. Planets, whole civilizations.
Doctor's not having this.
You know I can't allow that.
Yep.
You can't stop them. None of us can.
I'm the doctor. Oh!
I wouldn't bet on that, pet.
With that, I'm afraid, Doctor. Can't fight the inevitable.
Oh my god,
Humanity's
come
day is
on.
done.
Yeah, well, humanity might have something to say about that, pest. Is that your answer for everything? Did you ever bear one?
He's not the only one dead. According to this data, we're the only ones left alive on this station.
Feels bad.
We escaped from that cold storage room because they were blind. And why power down the grav shields when he did? It's like, this is all for effect.
Look, can we maybe have this conversation when we get off this thing?
Like a story.
Come on.
Nani? I gotta say, the effects of these fan monsters are fire. Oh, is this gonna be a two-parter where we go back to the regular format in the next half? That would be so sick. They're just plummeting towards Neptune?
It's working! Neptune's gravity's pulling them apart bit by bit!
Hello again. The thing is, you see, this message, this testament, it wasn't just my alibi. It was my plan. There are no spores, no infection. The Morpheus process remains the same.
There's nothing left of Rasmussen anymore. All be together. Dust to dust. Excuse me. You've got something. There.
This is hurting my...
Corner of your eye.
This actually fucking hurts. Wow, they actually are doing that. That's so sick. And that was Doctor Who Season 9, Episode 9. That was my reaction video. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. First thing I gotta say is just the way that they sort of framed this as sort of like a, like not found footage, but, you know, first person sort of stitching together story from this sort of perspective where we don't have really the soundtrack. We don't have the score. We don't have Clara's theme. We don't have the Doctor's theme. None of that stuff. We're just sort of thrown into this situation. We're watching the regular adventures of the Doctor and Clara, but from sort of this other point of view. I thought it was brilliant. They use all these different perspectives and manage to stitch them together with the idea that there's sort of like this disjointed narrative and you can't really know what's happening. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very clever, really well executed. Idea too at the end that these fucking dust demons or whatever, really good video editors, like that's so funny. They made a family film. So I'm assuming they're gonna continue the story next episode and just wrap it up. So I'm really looking forward to that. And what implications is this gonna have? Doctor Who storyline? Is it a serious episode? Like this was really serious, but it was pretty fun and engaging. Not to mention something that I also really love this episode was the tone and just when I'm watching this, the threat of these villains felt very real because I don't have this, you know, this soundtrack blaring. It's just actual sounds within the soundscape of the scenes with these characters because you feel like you're just in there, you're just immersed in it. So when you have the Doctor and Clara doing the regular banters, it doesn't feel like it's funny and comedic. It just feels sort of awkward, like I said earlier. When it comes to the villains sort of the villains emerging or breaking in, you don't feel like, oh my god, like how's the Doctor gonna save the day? It's more like, holy shit, there's these freaking, you know, dust demons, you know, these dust bunnies that are coming to kill me, and you feel the threat feels very serious and immediate, and it just feels like I almost feel like the illusion of the Doctor saving the day and it just being like a TV show is sort of not there, which made it for such a unique viewing experience. So I loved all those elements to this episode, and yeah, maybe some of the characters weren't that developed or whatever, but for like the sort of novelty idea that they're going for, I thought it worked really well. I thought the concept and idea was a pretty good episode. I mean, from that sort of perspective, and yeah, I mean, not my favorite episode by any means, but I thought it was one of the more unique and well executed concepts that they went for. I think it was pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to part 2 and what's gonna happen from here. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. What did you think about this episode? I can imagine this might have been very jarring for you for the first time. So a second time around, did you enjoy it? Did you like it less? Did you like it more? I'd love to hear what y'all thought. And of course, guys, in case you're interested in getting the full unedited raw reaction and more, then definitely check out patreon.com/Phil34 in the description down below. With that being said, I'll see you all next time, guys. For 9x10, peace.